What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another day. We are up here with our boy Daniel. It's clutch time. We need a new clutch. I bought a new clutch, and the old clutch
like this is a new thing. We've needed a new clutch.
Well, yes, we've needed a new clutch. As you guys can remember, we changed it round one 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years?
It was 2 years ago.
You made it a whole season.
I made it a whole season. We competed an entire season on a half burnt out clutch. All we changed was the disc.
The flywheel resembled the surface of a golf ball.
Yeah, it was bad. And we resurfaced it with a grinding wheel. Didn't use the grinder. We we just rubbed it around. I'll show you guys here. The flywheel doesn't look too bad. It's got some hot spots on it.
Doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look as bad as what it was feeling like, but dude, like this thing there was nothing.
Can't handle that boxer torque. That's what it is.
Apparently,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
You got all the torque systems in this thing, man.
Yeah. But so yeah.
I do not condone that. It was a last minute. We got to try something.
Hey, you know, we had competition next day, and we had to be ready. And I actually did pretty decent. I even did pretty decent the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And then I had the intentions to get a new clutch, and I was like, you know what? The clutch feels good, so let's just keep driving it. And went into last season. I actually didn't do any driving last season. Just couldn't afford to just kind of be out there on grid, so I helped run the events. I did some showcasing where I was an announcer and stuff like that. Yeah. I tried to compete.
You also added a lot of grip to the car last year too. You went to a wider tire.
I did add a little bit of grip to the car.
Caused a whole lot more heat.
Yeah.
On that clutch that was already starting to slip.
Yeah. And then this year I actually turned around and took some grip out of the car. So I'm back to running on the stocks 215. I'm even running 215s on one of the purple wheels. But bringing that down to kind of now that I feel like I've figured out how to drive a slow car faster, I can bring back that looseness of the car that's going to allow me to drift where I'm not fighting it so much. Since I guess my timing has come together, and I think I'll do good this year. I feel confident in the car. Last event, I was putting it on friggin' doors, man. Like I've been the closest I've ever been. And
maybe
that was
that's
with
been the issue. You just had too much power. We had to give you a slipping clutch.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah.
Exactly.
Who knows? Maybe that is what it was. But yeah, so today we're gonna install a new clutch. I've got Exedy stage one clutch. It's not an OEM replacement. I did upgrade it a little bit, knowing the amount of beating I'm gonna end up doing on the car. Stock flywheel. We want the weight of the flywheel to help us carry over. If it's too light, I don't have the power to really put it down. So having that weight is going to allow me to keep the what's the word I'm looking for here, Daniel?
Wheel speed.
Yeah, keep the wheel speed up, and it'll make all the transitions smoother. I also got a drive shaft stabilizer. So what that's going to do is that's going to stabilize the drive shaft. So the more sturdy your drive shaft can be, the more torque, the more power can register through the drive shaft to the rear wheels, and the more power I can put down on the track, which being a low horsepower car, I need every little thing that I can do and get. So, and also we're putting my stock diff back in. I've been running a 3.9 for the last 4 or 5 years. I think it's been a while. We got that the stock diff welded, so that's going to bump me up to a 4.3 from a 3.9. So I'm probably going to end up clicking third. But what the higher diff ratio is going to allow me to do is put more of the little bit of what I got down to the asphalt, which is what we need.
It's a torque multiplier.
Yeah, exactly. So all that said and done, we're hoping round one this coming up weekend, it does everything we need it to do. Honestly, I think it will. I think if it doesn't, it's going to be this guy.
Driver error.
Yeah, it'll be 100% me, because the proof is in the pudding. It's all in the formula. So with all the additions we're doing, the clutch, the stabilizer, and swapping over to the diff, we should be able to use all 205 horsepower, all 197 foot-pounds of torque on the track, and I should have no problem being able to keep up with everybody, especially since I'm already kind of doing that now as of the last event. Obviously, you know, there's some runs I did with Dan Stoneburner in the last video where he did walk away from me, but that's also the difference. That's 300 horsepower difference. So that's how that goes. But the track layout that we're doing, he shouldn't. Nobody really should walk away from me on this next layout. It's a fast layout, but if I time it correctly, I should be able to suck into their door, and as long as I don't make any mistakes, I should be able to be stuck and glued to them pretty good.
Just don't drive through the door.
Don't take lessons from Dan.
There you go.
Right?
The missile Stonebird.
Yeah, Dan the missile Stonebird. Those of you know, you know. But yeah, so guys, we're gonna get started with this clutch install. I don't think there's too much to show you. We'll kind of pick up random bits and pieces throughout the whole thing, because we kind of already went over it before, all the nitpicky things, because we were also learning. So we took you guys through. So if you want to see that video, I'll link it.
The exhaust
I'll link it down, and I'll link it down below so you can go watch that. But we'll show you like what the new clutch and all that stuff looks like, and the actual install of the clutch. But yeah, we're gonna get to work. We're at a point now to where we can kind of give you guys a quick update. We unboxed everything, so we've got the stock flywheel. I gave you reasons why we're sticking with the stock flywheel. We've got the Exedy Stage 1 clutch here, throwout bearing. Here's a new snout. So on these cars, anytime you do a clutch replacement, you want to get a new snout. Reason being is these snouts get ate up so bad. Let me go over here. Hey Daniel, let me get the light. I'm just kidding. Try to hand me the lighter. So as you can see there, it's all ate up pretty bad, like right in here. I mean, mind all the carbon mess that's from the clutch disc. But so you see how it's got all these like jagged edges and stuff. So that's why you want to replace this whole thing. So you're going to take all these bolts out, and then you're going to need to re-gasket it. Daniel says there's no what'd you say about the Honda thing?
I don't know. I wasn't listening to what you were saying just now. So
the gasket for the snout here. We were gonna use Permatex.
oh, we got Honda Bond.
Yeah, Honda Bond. Yeah.
Honda Bond and Toyota Bond are like the two best silicones you could get on the market.
Yeah. So if you couldn't hear that, he said Honda Bond and Toyota Bond are the two best silicones you can get on the market. So we're gonna use Honda Bond on this, keeping it Japanese, you know. And we've got that's exposed. So we left the drive shaft in, so this way we didn't spill any of the fluid out of the transmission, because I don't have much extra fluid. So leaving the drive shaft in the transmission in the yoke allows you to keep the fluid in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to change out this ball, change out that snout, and swap out the clutch.
And flywheel.
Oh yeah, and the flywheel. So
Pilot bearing. Use factory pilot bearing.
yeah, and yeah, new pilot bearing. All the things.
All the things.
All the
things.
Yeah.
You can think of the things, it's all.
Man, it kind of sucks working on the ground. It's nice not working in the rocks, though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel the age.
100%.
All right, we're gonna get back to work.
We're getting old.
We ordered pizza.
Because I'm fat and he's Italian.
Yeah. Got the flywheel out. We took everything out, got the flywheel out, and it's a good thing we're changing this, because there's a lot of stress fractures in here. You can see it Yeah, it was picking it up pretty good. So you can see it, and it's all the way around. I mean, all in all, though, considering, you know, what we had done before, it did the job. Obviously, you know, it's lasted for 2 years. And I guess when we resurfaced it better than we thought. Because it's actually still kind of flat. But, you know, we've got a lot of those fractures around. So it was definitely past time for it to get done. It definitely got hot. I mean, you see the way I drive this thing, dude. I beat the hell out of it, you know.
treat it like it's a Miata.
You got to, you know.
Yeah.
There's no power to it, you know. It's enough to do what we do, but, you know, it's 70 pounds.
Just enough to do what we do.
I mean, but at the same time, too, I got to be 70 pounds in the rear, too. So, you know. Although on the smaller wheels, I'm not so much into the 70s. I'm more like the 50, 55, I think is what it was. I think on the Kendas, brand new, so it's weird. On the stock wheels, on the Kendas, I have to be at 55, 60 pounds brand new. When I stretch the tire on the 9.5 wheels, I can be at 50 pounds.
Tightening the sidewall on a stretch.
That's kind of what I assumed, right? But yeah, so anyway, flywheel's out. Everything's pretty much ready to go. We just got to clean it up a little bit more. And then we've got all the new stuff. Did I show you guys all the new things?
Yes.
I did, yeah. So we've got the new flywheel here. Get that put in. Clutch and all that. So, yeah. I didn't even look at this yet. Wow, nice and shiny.
That'd be the last time that looked that nice.
Yep. Get used to it now, guys, because next time you see it, it'll be black.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. Don't put me out there like that, dude.
Marty's gonna be like, "What the fuck, man?"
But yeah, so all right. I think right now we're gonna go pick up the pizza pie. Did you know that when you say pizza pie, you're actually saying pie?
Because a pizza's a pie.
Pizza means pie in Italian.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
So you're like, hey guys, let's go eat a pizza pie. You're saying, hey guys, let's go get a pie.
You know, they say you learn something new every day. You don't always get to choose what you learn.
My bad.
Sometimes it's useless information. I'm just kidding.
All right. We'll see you back in the shop. We ate pizza. It was good.
We're fatter now. He's a little more Italian, I guess.
It was good. You order your pizzas well done. We ordered it well done. It was not well done. Do better. What's that place called?
Delano's.
Do better, Delano's.
It was the first time ever having Delano's. I'd never had them before. They're like right down the street from my house. But it's good to know that you could at least toss it back in the oven. It's not like it's overdone. You can fix it.
Yeah. I think we fixed it pretty good. It was good pizza. It was good pie. All right, so we're back at it. Right now we're getting kind of everything assembled. Well, just looking at how it's assembling. So here's the disc. It's pretty worn. Pretty good. There's the my custom cheetah print there. All right, so grease. Need the grease. The bearing, the new throwout bearing they gave us. So you're gonna want to re-grease that up pretty good. The snout, when you do the snout, after you take it off, you install it. Once you get that back installed, you're gonna want to grease the snout like really good. That's that way that lasts a lot longer. You can toss a little bit more grease into here, but you're really gonna want to grease the shaft of that snout. How do you talk cars without making it sound so sexual?
It's made in Japan.
Made in Japan.
Did not overnight though.
So that's also this is also made in Japan. For those of you who don't know, if you have a Toyota 86, or I think just Toyota and Subaru, Toyota in general, but Toyota specifically, if your VIN, I just showed you guys my VIN. You can't see that.
Oh no, someone's gonna copy your VIN and steal your VIN.
But anyway, if it starts with a J, it's made in Japan. Little tidbit for you. But yeah, so new flywheel, new clutch.
For the German guys,
disc?
we start with W's.
New disc up there. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, so we're gonna start greasing some things up, swap out that snout, put all this back in there,
Torque it all down.
torque it down, put it back together.
Torque, not twerk.
I thought it was twerk. You want?
Well, we could do that while greasing the shafts, but
I'm down to twerk.
When we do this, we got torque.
But yeah, put it all back together, and then we're gonna swap out the diff. Got the diff back there, and then the what was that other thing? The drive shaft stabilizer pieces here. So this basically gets sandwiched around the old one, the center support bearing. Thank you, Daniel. These go through, and then this are offset bushings for the carrier. And what you do is you're going to kind of like rotate those around to get the drive shaft as centered as possible. Well, I mean, it has to be centered, so we can eyeball that.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be pretty good.
You
That's
can feel when
pretty
it
much
lines
it.
up centered.
Yeah.
There's a feeling to it.
Okay. So Daniel says we can feel it, so I'm gonna feel it, and
Yeah, feel it.
I'm gonna get back to work. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're putting the clutch back in, and Daniel brought up a good point. So like when you put the flywheel on, you want to clean it and get all the old oil off, or the packaging oil. You're gonna do that on both the flywheel and the pressure plate of the clutch. So you're gonna clean that surface with, you want to use flammable, I'm gonna say it again, flammable brake clean, because that's the good stuff.
Fuck CRC's bullshit.
Yep. And you're gonna clean it real good. You're gonna get all that packaging oil off of it. After that, you're gonna, when you start mounting the clutch in, he said to look at the fingers of the clutch as you're torquing it down. You will physically see the fingers move in towards the plate, and that lets you know that you're on the right track and everything's going to plan. If they aren't moving as you're torquing them down, you probably got something messed up, something's not aligned.
Debris jammed between the plate and the pressure plate and the clutch or the flywheel, and not allowing it to clamp down onto the clutch disc itself.
Yeah.
So if you have debris between there and you don't see it, it's going to make it to where these teeth will not apply pressure onto the clutch disc itself. So if it doesn't apply pressure, you won't see them move, and you know you got a problem. Take it back down, start over again, check everything, double check everything.
Yep. Yep. So that's where we're at right now in the install, and I will get back with you guys soon. All right. So here's the snout. You can see here the way it's grooved out. This is what Steven from Turbo Time was talking about. This is why you want to swap these out, because that bearing's just sliding on and off, especially with it not getting not getting re-lubed, especially since we didn't re-lube it last time whenever we did we took it apart just to do the disc. So now we're gonna put the new one on, and it's a lot smoother. Where is it? Did you take it, Daniel?
No, it's still under there.
Oh, here it is. So obviously we can see the difference pretty good, yeah. So a nice smooth contact here. So we're gonna lather this up with a bunch of grease, and then on the bearing itself we'll lather up the inside of the bearing with grease, and that'll give us a little bit more lubrication for all of the friction, sliding and whatnot, to hopefully eliminate a lot of that. I mean, considering how long it's been, and with the BS job that we did in the beginning, that's honestly not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Steven was showing me some that was like, I mean, these things were 8 up, dude. So I'm kind of impressed with how this is, considering the facts, all the facts in place. But we're here. We're going to go ahead and do it once, do it right. What was drift? Drift is do it right the first time, right? So we're going to do it right. We're going to get back into it, install it. Oh, by the way, we realized that as we were coming in to take the old one off, put this one in. We told you guys earlier, oh, you leave the yoke in and you won't spill any of the fluid out. And then we're sitting there like, oh shoot, if we take this off, all that fluid is gonna come dumping out. So we came up with an idea and a plan. Me and Daniel held it up while John took the jack out from underneath it, and then we placed a block, putting it at an angle, leaving the yoke in. You can see nothing's dripping out, and we kept all the fluid. Nothing has fallen out. So
there's a small little drip. It's got to go through a bearing before it can actually run out.
Okay.
So there's some restriction keeping it from just flowing out. There's a small drip that's just slowly coming out.
And that's okay. It's not a big deal.
No, not at all.
not enough to really make us have to add any more fluid anyway. So
What
yeah,
we do is just going to be a little top off. The way you fill these things is you fill it to the fill hole until it spills back
Spills
out.
out, yeah.
So I mean, it's going to take minimal amount to get her back to full again.
yep. So we're gonna toss a little bit of that good old trusty Honda Bond. Toss it on there and then mount it back in, and transmission's ready to go back up, guys.
Almost.
All right.
Fork.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nope. Damn.
ball.
Look at me. I'm so far ahead of schedule right now. Yeah. We gotta do the pivot ball, fork, grease up. Yeah. A couple steps. Couple steps.
We're always just about ready to throw it back up.
Yeah. Always.
You'll say that, and it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of like what I was doing this swap. Oh yeah, the engine's about ready to go in. Shit, I need this. Oh, it's just about ready to go. Shit, I need this.
Yeah. Well, we're almost there. Not there.
But we're getting there.
But we're getting there.
One step at a time.
One step at a time. All right. Now I'm out of here. I didn't hit the button. Okay. We have an update. Transmission's back. It's installed. The Perrin drive shaft stabilizer.
Get the JXB.
Yeah, probably go with the JXB, like Daniel was talking, because it was kind of dumb.
And much easier to install the JXB.
Yeah, so basically what you would do with the JXB is you would actually cut out the whole rubber bushing or the rubber.
Oh, you cut the carrier completely out.
Yeah, so the whole carrier comes out, you cut it out.
And then the rubber that goes around the bushing, you cut that. There's only a little piece of that rubber that's actually connecting it from the bearing to the carrier casing.
Yeah.
So when you cut the casing out, you cut that rubber out, and then you trim it down to just the bearing, and then the rubber coating around the bearing. And then the whole JXB unit comes with a new carrier, and it clamshells around it and holds the whole thing the full width of the bearing.
Right. Now, I will say there's a major price difference. The one he's talking about is roughly about
Double the
$350.
price, yeah.
The one that I bought is, yeah, see, here's the JBX. So it's like,
JXB,
or JXB. It sandwiches, you know.
It's the full width of the bearing, not just a little sliver.
Yeah.
And you can get different, so they make these in regular rubber, which this was going to go on a street-driven car, so I got a little softer. But they also make harder rubber ones for more track-oriented vehicles. So my car has one of these with the harder rubber in it.
Yeah.
Because it's just a track car.
And if you guys are wondering, why didn't you just use that one? Well, that one's not for my car, and Daniel's not my sugar daddy, and he didn't buy me nothing for Christmas. So I bought myself the Perrin thing. It goes in. You just gotta do a little fab work, you know.
Which anything aftermarket's going to take a little bit of finesse.
Yeah.
That was bullshit, though.
Yeah, I'll agree. Yeah, that was kind of.
I was getting a little frustrated.
It was kind of dumb, and we were forewarned by Steven. He was like, you know, so the part we thought he was talking about that was frustrating as hell
was like the easiest
was
part.
the easiest part. Yeah, like because we had to like pull these out, right? And then in the instructions that we had read, it said there's multiple ways you could do it, but basically we took two vice grips and we turned them against each other on each side, and it just popped out, and we were like, hell yeah, this is gonna be easy. No, it was not. Not until we got to the part of installing the actual piece that held itself against the carrier.
So, just for reference, imagine this being the stock carrier. For whatever reason, Subaru in their infinite wisdom said, you know, I know it's connected all the way down here, but let's put a little bracket right here and weld it to it. It's not on the other side. It's only on one side. Take a grinder, carve a little notch in it where the bolt's going to run past, because without doing that, it will not clear.
Yeah.
Will not clear.
So this is what it looks like after install. There you go. So right here, so here's where the carrier's at. These are the offset solid bushings. So you're gonna rotate these to kind of center up the drive line. Daniel said you rotate them until you feel the drive shaft get tight. So as long as it's tight, like you'll feel it. It's hard to explain, but as you're doing it, you'll feel it, and you'll be like, okay, so we're pretty straight. Yeah, it looks simple. I mean, it is simple. It's just, it's a pain in the butt a little bit to work with. But everything's up. We're good to go. We're not going to swap the diff in because most of the highway is like 75, 80 miles an hour. And right now I feel comfortable being able to cruise at 77 miles an hour at 3,200 RPM instead of like 45. So we'll probably just change that at the track. They call it the summer slow change.
I thought I heard I was going to turn around.
We'll be able to change it. It'll also give me an opportunity to feel what the new clutch one is going to do and what the solidifying that drive line is going to do. And if I feel like I need more or could do more, we'll swap over to the 4.3 gear. But I think since I'm already so used to the gearing, I think where I'm at is going to be good. We might change it up for round 2. I don't know. We'll see what the round 2 layout is.
Hell, even round 1, if you want to throw that in, do a couple laps, go, that might be a little too much wheel speed, or you're trying to find, top of second and you're trying to click third or whatever,
right.
It's just not there. It doesn't look like it would take a whole lot to pull that in and out.
No, it's not bad. It just drops and then that axle slide out and then it all slides back in together. I've done it by myself a couple times. It took me about 30 minutes. The second time I did it, I struggled like hell with it and came back to it the next day and it slipped right in. It pissed me off even more that it worked so easy when I woke up the next day. But yeah, so right now all we got to do is just finish, tidying up all this, putting the starter back in, put the slave back on. I think we have a couple bolts up here a couple bolts to finish mounting the transmission and then the harness, and we're good to go. So I'm gonna call it here, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out with us, and seeing the fiasco that is Live Sideways in its garage.
Chaos that is my garage right now.
Yeah.
I've had like back-to-back projects, so there's just shit everywhere. Yeah. Parts from the swap, the old motor.
I mean, hey, busy men don't keep clean shops, like.
This is true.
You gotta, if you're working, doing stuff, you're gonna get a little bit of a mess here.
I just need to make a junkyard scrap run and get rid of some of the old stuff out of here.
Yeah.
Then I can start actually organizing again.
Yeah.
Just to destroy it all over again.
Yeah, that's what we live for, right?
Oh yeah.
Buy things, make them pretty, destroy them, make them pretty again. Build, drift, break, repeat kind of thing. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna cut it off here, guys. We're getting ready for round 1, man. It's comp season. Let's go.